Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Pranams to Swamini Amma and Namaskarams to all today. A warm welcome to all of you to this session today, where you will see our students present their learnings and insights based on our glorious Vedic heritage and Hindu traditions. The idea of an online Samskriti class started 2 years back after a successful 10-day online Vedic heritage camp that was organized by Amma and her students with over 75 children participating. The main purpose is to nurture young minds on our Vedic heritage through the teachings of our Hindu Dharma. The Samskriti classes are crafted carefully under the guidance of our Guru Swamini Sumatmanandaji and our team of teachers. It is needless to say that a lot of time and efforts is involved in planning these sessions meticulously to ensure that the teachings reach the children in a simple and engaging way. Ancient wisdom in modern times. A typical session of Samskriti class includes stotrams and Bhagavad Gita chanting, effectively chanted and taught by Lakshmi ma'am in her beautiful voice, followed by an interactive session by Sudha ma'am and myself, where the children get to imbibe the principles, values, and various aspects of Sanatana Dharma through stories from Puranas, quizzes, celebration of festivals, colorful presentations, etc. Finally, it is story time, a much enjoyed segment looked forward to not only by the students but also the rest of us, presented by Hema ma'am, engulfing the children's attention by her narration of stories that inculcate good virtues. Not only these, spoken Sanskrit, phonetics, pronunciation, value-based subhashitams, puja sessions, quizzes, bhajans, etc. are the other enriching segments of these dynamic Sanskriti sessions. It is a delight to hear the children share their understanding and views, and many a times they leave us surprised with their deep and profound thoughts. On behalf of the Sanskriti team, we express our gratitude towards the parents of the students who ensure that their child attends regularly. This is the best gift and blessings that one can give one's child. With this, I welcome you all once again, and without further ado, I invite Lakshmi ma'am to start the program with prayers. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Thank you, Soumya. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste, children. Hari Om to all the children. Welcome to all the parents and the other guests. We will start the program with the prayer. Om Vakratunta Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshara Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Moving on to our first presentation for the day, I invite Kushi to recite the Guru Stotram.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Guru Stotrams. Akanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yatkinchit Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Kushi. Now I request V. Vaishnavi and Vishruta to chant the chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Dvadashodhyayah. Arjuna Vacha एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्तास्त्वां पर्युपासते तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास् ते मे युक्ततमो मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम् सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषाम् अव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखम् देहभिरवाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्ते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता वृत्तिसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चित्तचेतसाम् मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अथ ऊर्ध्वः दातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि।
अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ज्ञानं विशिष्यते ज्ञानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम् अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्र करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकानो द्विजते च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैः मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः अनपेक्षशुचिर्दक्षः उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् स मे प्रियः समशत्रौ च मित्रे च तदा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समसङ्गविवर्जितः तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिः भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमाः भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः। धन्यवादः।
Thank you, Vaishnavi and Vishruta. Now we move on to the next segment for today, Sanskrit Subhashitam by Kushi and Virat. First, we will start with Kushi's presentation.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Subhashitam. Paropakaraaya phalanti vriksha परोपकाराय वहन्ति नद्यः परोपकाराय दुहन्ति गावः परोपकारार्थमिदं शरीरम्. Meaning of the Subhashitam. The trees give the fruits for the others. The rivers flow for the others. The cow gives milk for the others. In the same way, if a person is useful to others in any way, then a life of the person is meaningful. Would like to give one example for Paropakaraya. We can see our Swamini Amma conducting these Samskritam sessions for young children like us, where we can gain precious knowledge like Bhagavad Gitas and Stotrams and Subhashitams, moral value based stories, and even Sanskrit lessons. About that, a knowledgeable, a team of knowledgeable gurus is like Swamini Amma, Lakshmi Amma, Sudha Amma, Somya Auntie, Hema Auntie, Geeta Auntie taught, and even Satyanarayan Sir taught us step by step puja vidhi, and Manikantan Sir taught us stotram and Sanskrit Varnamala. I quote that this is one of the example of Paropakaraya of humankind. I am blessed with all gurus teaching me. My pranam to all gurus. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Kushi. Now we can move on to Virat.
Today I'm going to be talking about a Subhashitam, the 5 qualities of an intelligent student. The 5 qualities of an intelligent student. Kakachesta bakodhyanam swananita tataivacha alpahari grihatyagi vidyarthi panchalakshanam. Meaning of the Subhashitam. The 5 qualities of an intelligent student are perseverance, efforts and practice like a crow, concentration on the work like a crane. Third point is to take alert naps like a dog. Simple and balanced diet, and we should give up the comforts of our home. Thank you.
Thank you, Virat. Now, I would like to request Saket to present a stotram on Lord Hanuman and with his meaning. Yes,
Mantujavam Marutulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayut Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. The meaning of this shloka. Manojavam Marutulya Vegam. So Manojavam, Mano and Javam means this, the mind is very swift. Just he is as swift as how the mind goes. So our mind we can just think of America and our mind is already there. So he's that fast. And Maruta Tulya Vegam. So Maruta Tulya Vega means equal to the wind, means his speed is equal to the wind. He's very fast. Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham. So who is the master of the senses? We can use all the senses. Buddhimatam means he's honored for his excellent intelligence, and Varishtham, learning and wisdom. Vatatmajam, Vanara youth Mukhyam. So, who is the son of the wind god Vatatmajam and sheaf chief of among the Vanaras. So Vanara, Mukyam means like important chief, Vanara, and he is the chief of the Vanaras. Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadye. So to that messenger of Sri Rama, I take refuge, which means I pray to him, I offer. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Saket. Now we have Vaishnavi, Chinmayi, and Desika sisters who will present a bhajan on Lord Rama.
Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Dasharatha Nandana Ram 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 Dashamukha Mardana Ram 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 Pashupati Ranjana Ram 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 Papa Vimokshana Ram 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 Pashupati Ranjana Ram 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 Papa Vimokshana Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Anadarakshaka Ram 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 Avatandava Ram 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 Anadarakshaka Ram 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 Avatandava Ram 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 Maithili Nandana Ram 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 Maruti Vandita Ram 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 Maithili Nandana Ram 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 Maruti Vandita Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram 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 Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Vaishnavi, Chinmayi, Desika for the beautiful rendition. Now we move on to the next story segment. I welcome Virat to present a story.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. So today I'm going to be presenting a story on Sudama and Krishna. So we all know that Sudama was a dear friend of Krishna and was his greatest devotee. Sudama was living in a poor state, but he had many children to feed. Sushila, Sudama's wife, begs Sudama to ask his best friend Krishna for his humble blessings, not for any desires, just to make her children happy. Sushila asks her neighbor for some poha, which later on she bundles and gives to Sudama as it is Krishna's favorite food. As we can see in this slide, Sudama walks a lot and then reaches Dwaraka. As Sudama reaches Dwaraka, Sudama is blocked by the guards and is discriminated about his ragged clothes. Later on, Krishna enters and welcomes his dear friend. Sudama's feet is washed by Krishna, and then Krishna takes the bag of chip rice, which is poha. Krishna and Sudama talk about their childhood till their heart's content. Sudama was amazed to see a mansion in the place of his house while returning home. Sudama was thankful to Krishna for his kindness. Qualities which I learned from Hema ma'am's stories. If we have less desires, then people are always happier. We should be smart, we should be polite, we should be honest, we should be courageous, we should follow a disciplined life, we should have patience, we should be humble, and we should have kindness. Now, I'm moving on to Lakshmi Mami's teachings. She has taught us a lot of things, but let's list down a few, like the Madhurastikam, Balamundakastikam, Namaramayana, Bhagavad Gita chapter 12 and 15, Sudha and Soumya ma'am's teachings, Sanatana Dharma and Ram Bhajans. As you can see here, Dakshinamurti, Padukas, Om and Swami Dayananda Saraswati. My humble pranams to Amma for introducing me to Vedic camp and Samskriti platform. Thank you for clarifying all my doubts.
Thank you, Virat. Thank you so much. Now we have a role play by Sai Nishant.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. This is a story about two brothers, Ram and Lakshman, and they love towards each other. But Gita only used to love Lakshman and gave lots of work to Ram. One day, Gita sent Ram to the nearby meadows to fetch grass. Ram, being obedient, he immediately agreed and went towards the meadows. While going, he met an old shepherd. Where are you going? This place is not safe. This place is with wild birds. My mother told me to fetch grass, so I need to go there at any cost. Some will copy you. They even will maybe a pond. No, I will go. I know. Listen to this. This will indicate how this matters of life. When you enter, you will be encountered by the words. Only here, close your eyes and pray to God. If you are a kind-hearted boy, I will spare you. And then you can cut the grass.
Please.
They also have just don't be scared. Just directly look into their eyes and roar like a lion. Then roar like a lion. Then they'll be scared and leave you. Thank you, sir. Ram went to the forest, and when he reached, he got encountered by the wolves. But he remembered the old man saying, and closed his eyes and prayed to God. Oh God, please save me if I am a kind-hearted boy. And when he opened his eyes, a miracle happened. The wolves just disappeared. He got happy and started to do his work. And took rest under an apple tree. And he came and he climbed the tree and took an apple and ate it. And then I wish mother had given me enough food. Suddenly, his stomach got full. I can easily eat 2 apples, but by eating 1 apple, my stomach is full. And then he heard the magical tree talking to him. You are right, Ram. Since you have eaten this magical apple, your wish will be granted. Please wish something else. Wow, this is truly magic. Can I please be healthier and stronger so that I can do all the work which my mother said? The magical tree understood that Ram is very innocent. So it granted its wish. So be it. Fulfill Ram's wish. Please wish something else, Ram. Can I get nice clothes to wear? So be it. Fulfill Ram's wish. Ram became very happy and went home. And his mother and brother were surprised to see Ram's new look. Why are you looking so different, Ram? And Ram said the whole story. But her mother thought of a plan. Why only Ram should be better than Lakshman? I'll also send Lakshman to the meadows. At the next morning, Gita said Lakshman to go to the meadows and wish for a lot of wealth and not to tell Ram about this. Gita and Ram went to the market to sell the grass. And when they were coming, Mother, where is Lakshman? I have sent Lakshman to the meadows to wish for a lot of wealth. Ram got terrified and said, "Oh no, what have you done? I didn't tell you about the wound." Her mother started to cry, and Ram went without delay, and when he came, he saw Lakshman hungry. Help me, Ram. Help me, Ram. Help me, Ram. Ram got very angry and roared like a lion. And the wolf got scared and ran away. You are safe, Lakshman. Lakshman, why did you wish for your safety? I wish mother for both of us equally. Ram got very happy and hugged Lakshman tightly. Even the magical tree was happy to see the both innocent boys laugh. And when Ante came home, Geeta hugged both very tightly. Lakshman's wish was granted. Moral of the story. Always treat everyone equal. Don't be greedy. Be nice and honest. Sometimes too much of smartness may lead you into trouble. I would like to thank all Samskriti teachers. Every week listening to moral stories made me understand the value of life and how to be kind and good to elders. And also, when we listen these stories from teachers, we literally imagine the whole story in front of our eyes and understand the moral in that. These stories are very important, which could be useful in our daily life. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Sai Nishant, for playing
Welcome, Amma.
multiple roles. Okay, now we will have Hasini, Desika, and Sai Nishant who will chat the verses of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15.
ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमदशाकम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्। अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रस्तुतास्तस्य शाखा पुनः प्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवाला अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चातिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यम् यस्मिन् गतानां निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रस्तुता पुराणी निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोष अद्यन्तमनित्या विनिविद्वकामा द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंजैः रच्यन्त्यमुदा परमव्ययं तत्। धन्यवादः।
न तत् भाषयते सूर्यः न शशङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम। ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूता सनातनः मनाशस्तानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैत्वानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् स्तोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयन् उपसेवते स्तोत्रम् उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि मुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः।
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Yatanto yoginaschainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatantopyakritatmanah nainam pashyanta chetasah yadadityagatam tejah jagadbhasayate khilam yachandramasi yachagna तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधी सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्ट मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेद विदेव चाहम् द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्वाव्यय ईश्वरः यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदं मुक्तं मया नघ एतद् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यश्च भारत ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पंचदशोऽध्यायः। धन्यवादः।
Thank you, Hasini, Desika, or Sai Nishant. In the next segment, our students through their presentations will depict the values and principles of our Sanatana Dharma. We will start this segment with a presentation by Hasini on the value charity.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. The story behind Kanakadara Stotram. Kanakadara Stotram is a popular prayer dedicated to Goddess Mahalakshmi Devi and was composed by Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya. He took sannyasa at the age of 8. During the time of Shankaracharya, students used to go stay in Gurukul and study. They also used to go around the houses in the village and used to ask for bhiksha for food. Feeding a brahmachari was considered highly meritorious. One day, young Shankaracharya went to a home of a poor lady and asked for food. She did not cook anything on that day. She found an amla on searching for food. She offered the gooseberry to Shankaracharya and said to him that she did not have money even to buy food for her children. So please be satisfied with this. Moved by her plight, Shankaracharya immediately composed a prayer praising Goddess Mahalakshmi Devi and prayed her to remove all her poverty. It's said to be that when Shankaracharya completed the prayer, it rained golden amlas. The prayer that Shankaracharya chanted on that day became popular and was known as Kanakadara Stotram. The selfless act of the woman was rewarded by goddess Lakshmi Devi. When we do charity without expecting any result, God takes care of us. Moral: charity is not just making a donation, but it is about making a difference. Charity in my life. On one of my sister's birthday, my sister decided to donate some necessary things to old age home without celebrating her birthday. Inspiring by her this year, I am going to celebrate my birthday by by donating old clothes, toys, and books in an orphanage or old, in an orphanage. During the pandemic, I am very much moved by the charity done by some people and some organizations to help the needy people. When I grow up and earn money, I decided to keep some of my earnings to charity. Paropakarartham idam shariram, meaning this life is to help others. Thank you. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Hasini. Now we have Vishruta as a conversation. We will see a conversation between Vishruta as mother and Vaishnavi as her daughter. They depict the value of controlling anger. Let me unmute you, Vaishnavi.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Om Shri Guru Namaha.
Vaishnavi, why are you so angry? Just yesterday you yelled at your brother, and this morning I saw you fighting with your friend.
That's because they are annoying. This pet is not working.
Anger will do no good, Vaishnavi. You need to learn to stay calm and be forgiving, even if people annoy you.
Well, it's easy to say, but I can't control my anger.
Okay, I want you to do something. When next time you get angry, I want you to put a pin on this board.
Oh, that's funny. How will that work? Anyways, I will do.
The next day, Vaishnavi, show me your board. I want to see how many times you got angry since yesterday.
Here you go, mother.
Oh, Vaishnavi, these are too many pins for a day. Now can you remove these pins? Can you see the board? Is it just like it was yesterday?
No, the board is full of holes because of the pins I had inserted.
Can you bring it back to how it was before?
Mother, how is it even possible? The board is punctured and it will stay that way.
Exactly. Your actions and words spoken in anger are like those pins. It will hurt the people you love, and there is no way it can be erased. This will leave you with regret and will make you unhappy.
Oh, mother, I understand. I do not want to hurt others and be unhappy myself. The next time I get angry, I will remember this board and pins and will try to control my anger.
The next time you get angry, you can also try chanting Ramanama. It will give you peace and the strength to handle the situation calmly.
Sure, mother. Nasti krodha samoripuhu.
Meaning there is no enemy like anger. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Vaishnavi and Vishruta. Now, next we have Vedant, who will present on compassion and austerity.
Yes, ma'am. Can I share the screen, ma'am?
Vedant, I'm already sharing the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
You can proceed. I will share the screen. You proceed with your.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. APJ Abdul Kalam was an Indian aerospace scientist and statesman who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was also the 11th President of India and was born in a poor family in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. So, as we know, we have some qualities he has which inspire all of us to follow these qualities. First quality, concern for others. It was a cold winter night in 2003 when the convoy of President APJ Abdul Kalam was entering Rashtrapati Bhavan. Suddenly, the president stepped out of his car and saw the guards braving the biting cold. He wondered why they had to do that and ordered heaters for the security cabins as well as adequate warm clothes for the guards. Also, Kalam loved the company of children. When his subordinate at DRDO could not take his children to an exhibition due to work pressure, Kalam surprised him and took the children instead. Next quality, austerity. Kalam did not have a television at home. In his home in Rameshwaram, he used to listen news on All India Radio. And sometime in 2007, a cassette got entangled in the tape recorder he used to listen news on and insisted that it to be repaired. No matter how his assistant asked him to buy a new tape recorder, the president simply refused. His assistant found a tiny shop in Karol Bagh to repair the recorder. Next quality, humility. When Kalam was the chief guest at the convocation of IIT Varanasi and saw that of 5 chairs in stage, the center one being designated for him and the others for university officials, he refused to sit on it and offered it to the vice chancellor. Next quality, simplicity. Also, Kalam used to carry a small bag wherever with him with him. When his assistant asked him to carry the bag, he simply refused and responded, "It's my bag and I should carry it. Thank you so much." Kalam treated everyone around him with respect. One day, when his family was planning to visit Delhi to see him, they went in a sleeper class coach from Madurai to Delhi, and in the railway station, a government bus picked them up. Kalam asked the finance minister about the bill and paid the expenses. A sloka by APJ a sloka. Namanti falino vruksha, namanti gunino janaha. The branches of a tree laden with fruit bend downwards, just as virtuous persons bow down out of respect to others. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Vedant. Next, we have Vaishnavi, Desika, and Chinmayi presenting a skit on truthfulness.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am Sri Janya, the queen of the city Manmatapura. I am in a big dilemma. I am getting old and I have to name my successor soon. Both my daughters, Princess Lakshmi and Princess Parvati, are equally educated and skilled to rule this kingdom. What do? I know, I have decided. Lakshmi, Parvati, please come here. You both have grown to become brave princesses. It is time to decide which one of you is worthy of this throne. I am going to give you a test. The one who emerges victorious will be considered the rightful owner of this throne.
Okay, mother, as you said.
Here are some seeds. I want both of you to plant them in a flower pot, nurture and take good care of the plants. I will check your pots after 1 month. The one who's able to grow tall, healthy and flowering plant will be considered the winner.
Okay, mother, we'll do our best.
Lakshmi, Parvati, please come here. Today has been 1 month since I announced the test. Let me see if you're able to grow healthy plants.
Here you go, mother. My plants have grown so tall. See how green they are, and they have started to bear flowers also.
Yes, Lakshmi, I am glad. Parvati, where is your plant?
Mother, I did all I could. I took good care of the sown seeds, but despite all my efforts, I couldn't grow a plant. I'm so sorry.
Parvati, I announce you as my successor and the future queen of Manmatapura. The test was in fact not to check your gardening skills, but your honesty. I see that Parvati, in the desire to win, was not truthful and used fresh seeds to grow her plants. The test was in fact not to check your gardening skills, but your honesty. Only a truthful queen can protect her kingdom and ensure prosperity. ధన్యవాదాः.
Thank you. Next, we have a presentation by Hanshit on our duties.
Yes, Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hinduism is known as Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means eternal and Dharma, which tells us the way to live. To implement these values in a proper way right from our childhood. Today I'm going to talk about some duties towards parents and teachers as children. Our dharma towards parents as son or daughter. We must respect and obey our parents. We must help them in household, bed and clean. We must keep our toys and books neatly after using them. We must take care of aging parents and grandparents. We must study well and make our parents feel proud. We must be polite and we must never talk. Our dharma towards our guru as a student. We must complete our homework on time. We must be regular in attendance. We must follow the school rules. We must study well and pay attention to the class. We must respect and obey teachers. We must always be punctual. Our dharma towards siblings as brother and sister. We must play, spend time with our siblings. We must help them in studies. We must share our toys and our things. We must stand by our siblings during bad times. We must be polite and we should never fight with them. We must teach good things to them and learn good things from them. Our dharma towards the country as a citizen. We must keep our surroundings clean and green, use our resources responsibly and conserve the natural resources. We must treat other citizens and living beings with respect and love. We must keep our heritage and public sites clean. We must obey the traffic rules and other rules laid down by the law. We must help the needy. We must do all these with commitment. Satyam vada dharmam chara, meaning forever speak the truth and follow the dharma. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Anshit. Next, we have Nitika, who will present a glimpse on the various learnings from the Sanatana segment of the Samskriti class.
Unmute yourself.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. My friends, just depicted the values which are the pillars of our Sanatana Dharma. I would like to present a glimpse of a few other aspects of the Sanatana Dharma that we learned. Festivals are a significant part of our Sanatana Dharma. Pongal. On the occasion of Pongal, we learned the importance of Surya Bhagavan in our lives. Surya Bhagavan is the son of sage Kashyapa. It would be interesting to know that he was the first to receive the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita even before Arjuna and Mahabharata. We pray to Surya Bhagavan by offering Arghya. Aditya Hridaya is a powerful mantra dedicated to Lord Surya, regular chanting of which gives immense health benefits and strength. Konark Temple in Odisha is one of the most famous sun temples in the world. The Vahana of Surya Bhagavan is a chariot pulled by 7 horses, each denoting the meters or tones of Sanskrit chanting. There are a lot of values we can learn from sun. Some of them are being punctual, not to be lazy, and being impartial. Bharat. On Republic Day, we learn the significance of the ancient name of our country. In Bharat, Bha means light, which represents knowledge, and Rat means the one who revels. So Bharat means the one who revels in the light of knowledge. This name has its reference in the Vedas and Puranas. Our country gets the name Bharat after the righteous king Bharata, son of Dushyanta. Our Bharat in ancient times ranged from Afghanistan in the west to Indonesia in the east and was known as Akhanda Bharat. Though we call our country by other names such as India and Hindustan, we are proud of the name Bharat. As per Vishnu Purana, even gods sing in praise of this great land. Shivaratri. On the occasion of Shivaratri, we learned the significance and story behind fasting and staying awake the whole night. Lord Shiva turned a cruel hunter into a kind man just by his unconsciousness of and small act of fasting and showering the bilwa leaf on Shivaling. Lord Shiva is known to us in several forms: Triambakeshwar, Vaidishwar, Adi Yogi, Ardhanadishwarar, and Natraja. Another form of Shiva, as per Puranas, where he appears as a huge infinite pillar of light, is the Jyotirlinga. There are 12 Jyotirlingas: Kedarnath, Rameshwaram, Somnath, to name a few. Rudram Chamakam Namakam extol Lord Shiva's omni-existence. Ramanavami. Recently, we celebrated Ramanavami by drawing value lessons from various episodes of Ramayana. Each episode of Ramayana teaches us a lot of good values which we can apply in our daily lives. Some of the values that we learn are respect and obedience to elders, compassion and gratitude, service mindedness irrespective of age or size, importance of family bonding, loyalty, selflessness, and humility. Ramanama Japa. Ramanama Japa gives strength to overcome fear and stay calm in all situations. I would like to end my presentation with a sloka that tells the significance of Ramanama Japa. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitika. With this, we move on to the last presentation from the participants and children for today, a bhajan by Rakshita.
Rakshita, unmute yourself.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti, 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 Maruti Jaya Maruti, Ramaduta Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti, Ramaduta Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti,
Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Anjaneya Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Anjaneya Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Mahavira Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Mahavira Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Bhakta Vachala Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Bhakta Vasala Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Bhagavata Priya Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Bhagavata Priya Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Maruti, Maruti, Maruti Jaya Maruti. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you, Rakshita. With this, we come to the end of our presentations for the day. I would like to appreciate and thank all the participants today for their efforts and their flawless presentation. Thank you, children, for putting together a wonderful show. Now, I would request our Swamini Amma to say a few words.
Thank you, Soumya. Okay, first of all, I congratulate all the participants for the really excellent, enjoyable, and very profound presentations. I think we all must have enjoyed so thoroughly. We're all glued to the screen. And of course, Soumya has guided, step by step so beautifully. And as we heard, our team is behind all this. Not only the team, the parents. I congratulate the parents who are encouraging, these positive samskaras in our children. Yeah. So that was really wonderful. These children, how curious they are. I am often asked many questions by the children. Why do we pray, Amma? Is God present in soil and water? Yeah. Why do we say namaste? Why do good people suffer? Yeah. And who created God if God created the world? So they come to such pure minds because because of that purity. Yeah. Now the answers to these questions we don't always get in schools and colleges, which are focused more on academic progress, IQ. Yeah. But in life there are so many other Qs, questions and quotients. Yeah. We have AQ and RQ and SQ, spiritual, the resilience. Now, how does one face the ups and downs, the challenges of life? No? So, what is the answer to that? There is only one way out, and that is our glorious Vedic heritage, or this Bharatiya Samskriti, the ancient wisdom that is flowing down the generations through the rishis. And as we saw today, in the form of traditions, customs, festivals, subhashitams, and all the role models we need are found in this Ramayana, Mahabharata. The ex-president of US, Obama, his role model was Hanumanji. He always carried a little Hanuman in his coat pocket, and he says, this is why I got a double term as president. So you see how the West is wakening up to the power of our mantras, and they have applied the super brain yoga, that topukaranam that we do. They've analyzed how it fires the neuron activity and children are getting better grades in school. So this Bharatiya Samskriti is so powerful. It is said to be the Vidyadhanam, which is Sarva Dhana Pradhanam. There is a subhashitam on this. Na Rajya Haryam, na Chora Haryam, na Bhratra Bhrajyam, na cha Bharakari. That is the values, these values and the wealth of traditions that we give our children. This is a wealth that no state can claim as tax. No thief can rob it away. There will be no dispute, over brothers for a piece of land. So this is the best wealth that one can give the children, who become role models tomorrow. I have no doubt today, whoever presented they're going to become excellent role models of tomorrow. Yeah, and we have to thank the parents, of course. So Pujya Swamiji, would give us an example of the tall redwood trees in California, West Coast. So the tall trees grow up to 350 feet sometimes, and they survive the heaviest storms and floods. Why? Because they have a very strong 5-foot deep interconnected root network. Yeah. So the glory, the expanse, it all depends on how strong the roots are. So this is our humble contribution in the form of this online Samskriti classes, to give that a strong, stable, emotionally secure core personality to the children, so that tomorrow they will be able to face with equanimity the ups and downs. Should I respond or react, and how to deal with conflict. So there, all our wealth and qualifications, may not come to our rescue, but definitely these traditional values and that core personality will help them withstand the tomorrows. Yeah. So Pujya Swamiji has also said that to live is to contribute. To contribute in ever widening circles. We begin with the family, then to community, then society, then country, then to the whole world. Otherwise, we are just consumers. Yeah? And so, when we inherit this wealth of traditional customs, festivals, values, Gita chanting, how beautifully we heard today, and children are able to absorb it much more faster than at a later stage. So then we have that emotional, stable inner personality, and that is where the true courage and the confidence and the trust and most important self-esteem comes. Today, why are children confused? Why are they having so many problems? Because we have moved away from tradition. Yeah, are the families doing arati together, prayer together, and instilling this Purna Vidya in the children? For various reasons, urbanization, globalization, nuclear families have come in, yeah, but the child will remain confused. So, devoting the time as a parent to give these wealth of Bharatiya samskaras goes a long way in creating the emotionally stable, responsible role model of tomorrow. Okay, and so may the blessings of all the rishis and all the gurus and devatas be upon everybody. And I thank the team today. We have Hema. Hema is her all-time favorite are the stories. Now she inspires the children with the value-based stories and followed by interactive quizzes. And I'm always amazed to see how many varied creative answers that children give to her questions. And Sudha and Soumya, who have recently joined us, wonderful, what a innovative way they have brought in to instill the values in our children also. And of course Lakshmi Garu has been teaching so many stotrams, Ramayana twice, which she has learnt as a child, and all the lessons from Ramayana, and now the Gita verses, and then before this we have had other teachers also, Gita, who has taught bhajans, and Manikantan sir, he has promised to teach them all the phonetics of Sanskritam. See, the West is waking up to the power of sound and mantras, and should we not claim our own heritage back home? So that is the power of mantras, which we will understand more through the Sanskrit Deva Bhasha. And as Khushi beautifully acknowledged Satyanarayan ji's contribution, the father of Aditya, who has done a wonderful course on how to do a puja. Today Khushi can do a puja on her own. Panchopachara, the 5 steps, she will be able to confidently give us all a demonstration. So see, all these children today, you were able to see how they could present so confidently the story, a value, the meaning of a subhashitam, and clear Gita chanting. All this why? Because you have encouraged them, parents. No, it is your encouragement. You provided the infrastructure and you have a value for this. And so children have also imbibed it. Yeah. So that is all I have to say today, and I'm very happy with today's session, and may we have many more such sessions. And we have decided to take a break, a 1-month break, because maybe only in the month of May families can travel together with children, on a vacation. And so we will be back in June. Yeah, June 4th, I think, would be the next Samskriti session. So please share this link and these classes with your friends, and we will bring even more treasures and gems of our great heritage. The word Bharatiya. Bha means the light of knowledge, and Rata, Bharata. Rata means the one who enjoys, who rejoices in it. So Bharatiya is one who enjoys learning at any stage, and learning through everything, music, dance, sports, and the Vedic education, everything. So let us all become Bharatiya in the true sense of the word, and become these shining role models of tomorrow. Okay. Now, before we do the closing prayers, would anybody like to share anything? Lakshmi Mami, a couple of minutes. And Hema and Soumya and Sudha, and then we can close.
Yes, Amma, as you have already told everything, the excellent performance children had given actually. Definitely all the credit goes to the parents. Without the parents' encouragement, the children couldn't have done all these things. And Soumya also did a very good job in compiling all everything. And I thank you very much for all the children. Congratulations to all the children. All of you have done excellent. Very, very nice job you have done. Thank you very much, and please inform other children also, and more students should come for the next session. And thank you so much. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.
Sudha, anybody else? Sudha, Soumya?
Sudama? Okay. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate all the children who have put in the effort to showcase it today, but they have been regular in the classes, and they have learned so much and imbibed all this. And I hope and pray that they follow these things in their daily lives also. And we have more and more enthusiastic children participating and taking advantage of these classes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Swamini Amma, for giving us this opportunity, to be part of this, even if it's a very small part that we're doing along with the parents. Thank you, everyone.
How about Hema?
Yes, Om Amma. Thank you, students. Thank you for giving such a wonderful and confident performance and presentations, whether it was your slide or your diction or your recitation. Everything was very well done. It is really heartening for a teacher to, we all are your gurus, isn't it, over here in this cyberspace? It's very nice when we see our students doing well. So thank you so much, children. And of course, a big thanks to the parents also. Thank you.
Sudha also can say a few words. Is she there, Soumya?
She has joined from a different room. Okay. Meanwhile, I would also like to thank all others, right? Parents and others also who have joined in today to motivate and encourage the children. I would especially like to thank all the audience who has joined today, especially for this program.
Om children, you all did a very good show today. I'm very happy. And thanks to all the parents. They cooperated so well. Daily I was ringing up the parents. You please be available for practice. They cooperated so well. See, the idea of Samskriti, our Swamini is taking so much effort in spite of her busy schedule to conduct these classes because of this Pujya Swamiji's vision of giving Purna Vidya to children. He used to call this Purna Vidya because whatever Vidya they get from school, It's only all subject wise. So to know our Vedic heritage, our Sanatana Dharma, to learn all slokas and Bhagavad Gita and moral stories. So under the guidance of our Swamiji, we are giving a platform. So we want all the parents to encourage your children to attend these classes regularly and ask your friends and other relatives also to ask them to add their children in this group. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sudha. Okay, I will close now with the prayers, and then maybe one or two parents can share a few thoughts. Okay, we leave it open. Is that okay? Or do you want to do it now? Any parent? Gopinath ji, where are you? Would you like to say something?
Yeah. Hari Om Amma, and we are only feel blessed and humble. And thank you for all the things. And I personally feel it's not only for the students, it's for all of us, right? So when the kids come back, it inspires us to follow our Vedic culture. So thank you for all the help what has been done here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Gopinath ji, the father of Desika, Chinmayi, Vaishnavi. Okay. Nitika, you want to say something?
My mother, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
So I was, usually I allow Nitika to do the class by herself. But today, because she was presenting, I was around her and I was listening to all the participants and all the presentations. I felt how blessed she is and what valuable lesson she is receiving at this age. Even I'm not sure how much she understands of these valuable lessons. But I think growing and moving forward, when she looks back at these classes, she will definitely cherish all the moments that she has enjoyed in this class and all the presentations she's done with SAMSKRITI. Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure.
Thank you for that wonderful feedback. No, see, children, we present this knowledge, the deep, profound knowledge, a little bit differently as we would do to adults. No, in the form of stories, and subhashita, and which form a very, very deep samskara in their minds. No, and those samskaras are like a brake system. They will govern the future conduct in a challenging situation. How am I going to respond? Then it is those latent samskaras. They will determine I'm going to react or respond, the ups and downs. So every, it's a squirrel's contribution that we are doing, but every bit goes, every shloka, every subhashitam will add to that emotional strength, forming a very strong core personality. Yeah. So let us hope many more children join, and I'm sure Hema, Soumya, Sudha, Lakshmi Garu will make it more and more fun-filled, interactive, in a way that they will enjoy it also. Okay. So let's conclude now with the closing prayers. Om Asato ma Satgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.